Good morning. I am here at sunrise in the Chihuahua Mountains, already a mile and a half on trail. I am climbing Carne Mountain today. It is middle of October, probably one of the last nice days before some fall storms roll in, and the larch trees on this mountain are golden. Carne Mountain is a pretty solid day hike here in the Chihuahuas. It's about 7.5 miles round trip with 3,500 feet of elevation gain. So it's a pretty good one, and the views are going to be amazing. I just finished hiking in the dark to start out my morning, and it's already warming up, so today is going to be gorgeous. Let's keep on going up this mountain, see some larch trees, and get a summit. So I broke the forest a couple switchbacks ago, and I am almost to the basin, but this has been the view, and gosh, I am very quickly falling in love with Buck Mountain. That has been the view, and that is just an amazing looking mountain. But I got a little bit ways to go. I just gotta get up over this, the basin's back in there, and then we gotta look at some large trees and also a look at the summit. But I mean, the views have already been incredible, so I'm very excited for the views at the summit. Yeah, look at that amazing view coming up. But now, time to see some large trees. I made it to Carne Basin, and I mean, look, I found the larch trees, and also I can see where I'm going. That right there, that is the summit, that is Carne Mountain. So the trail weaves up through here, goes up through the larch trees, and then takes the ridge to the summit. And it is so still. And I really wanted to see the trees before like the sun hits them, because the color's a little bit different and they kind of get a little bit blown out. They're going to be gorgeous on the way back down too, but this is perfect mid-morning photography. But I see the sun on the summit, and I would like to get into the sun to warm up. So gonna go through these larches and enjoy. It is so quiet. There's like no wind. It's insane. Yeah, gotta get moving. Gotta get up on that summit, get some views. I give you the summit of Carne Mountain, and I think the lighting might actually be perfect with the clouds and the way it's hitting the trees and the mountains behind me. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. But I made it up here, and somehow I have the summit all to myself. Oh my gosh, got into the wind, got some sun, and I'm gonna relax up here. I got up here early so I could enjoy the solitude, and that's what I'm going to do. Gosh, this is gonna be amazing for photography. Clouds are so cool right now. This is probably some of the coolest lighting I have had all year, and that's really special for today because of the way it's hitting the trees and just lighting them up. It is really hard to get cool clouds like this in the Cascades where they're not like covering up the mountains, so you get these dramatic clouds and they're not obstructing the view. But speaking of the view, I will give the tour. Oh gosh, let's start with my new favorite mountain. This is Buck Mountain, and it's so cool. It's got all these gorgeous stripes on it. And then right behind it is Glacier Peak. And then we've got more of the Chihuahua Mountains. We've got Dumbbell. I believe this is Chihuahua Mountain. Dumbbell Mountain is one of these summits here. Then we got Seven Finger Jack, Mount Maud, and then whole forest of golden larch trees. And I am sitting on the summit of Carne Mountain. This is just so inspiring. I want to make like so many paintings of this. This is incredible. Gorgeous, gorgeous summit. I am so glad I took a chance on the weather today. Oh yeah, and this is the ridge back up where you come. That's the basin down there. Sorry, I am distracted by summits, distracted by the trees, distracted by this gorgeous weather. But now it is snack time and photography time. Came a little ways down the ridge to climb onto that rocky pinnacle, and I wanted to see if the view changed. And oh, this is beautiful, but I have been up here for over an hour now, and I gotta head back down because there are storms rolling in this afternoon. So I want to be down in the forest and back to my car before they come, because these clouds are beautiful, but they are the harbingers of fall storms. So I'm gonna get down while there is still sun on these trees, and the descent is going to be beautiful because that basin is going to be lit up now. Hopefully this good lighting stays until I am down in the lower forest. All right, 3.5 miles back to my car. Let's go. Well, that was Carne Mountain, and I have to say the Glacier Peak Wilderness has not let me down yet this year. And today I was just really captivated by the weather and the clouds. Some really interesting lighting going on there, where it was just like lighting things up in really interesting ways. And with the larch trees catching the light, that just made it so much better. And overall, this was just a gorgeous start to finish, and I was really surprised. There's 3,500 feet of elevation gain, and that's a good amount of gain. And it didn't feel like that. The trail is really nicely graded the entire way. And you start getting views about halfway through, and then you get peekaboo views going up through the forest. So it's really pretty the entire way, and the final ridge up to the summit is stunning. I really love these mountains, and Buck Mountain, I got some really good footage and some photographs of it. I'm going to be using those as reference photos for art. I'm just really captivated by that mountain now. It is really cool looking. But yeah, it was great to get one more fall color hike in before the storms come. It is the middle of October, and this weather is not going to last, and the colors are going to quickly fade. So this was a really good one to finish out this part of fall, because the next part of fall is rain, and I do love the rain as well. But anyway, this was a gorgeous day. I have a very long drive ahead of me, so thank you so much for watching, and here are my favorite pictures from the trail today. Enjoy.